Reporting can be a hard knock life.
That's true. Some of us still actually don't need helmets. Our heads are hard enough.
You guys right there. Good joke there, Joe. Good joke.
Let's go to the
let's talk about some sports. This is what I know right here. This script right here, the Louisville Cardinals. You know, earlier in the day,
you don't need one of these.
I really was going to throw them out, believe it or not, guys.
Yeah,
the Louisville Cardinals. I knew they were going to lose to South Florida. No, they had no chance, I thought, today. But what do I know, right? I'm just a sports guy. It's been a pretty good season so far for the Cards. But coming into today, they still didn't have that signature win over a quality opponent. But with 14th ranked South Florida coming into the Big Papa, thank you, Joe, for giving me back my scripts. The Cards a chance to get the W. I don't even need them because these two guys were the highlight. Hunter Cantwell and Scott Long, 69 yards. That's right. The Cards on top, 7-3 in the second quarter. More Cards. Look at that move right there by Victor Anderson, making a nice move, taking it down to the goal line. That sets up a Cantwell QB sneak. 14-6 Cards at the half. The defense keeping those Bulls wrapped up. Whitney Tureen picks off Matt Grothe. But in the fourth, South Florida, they come back, taking the lead right here. Grothe, his second TD toss of the day. Cards now down 20-17. But with 7 minutes left, Cantwell and Long hook up one more time. Cards up 24-20. Cantwell, 212 yards passing, 2 scores and an interception. The Bulls, Matt Grothe getting picked off right there by Johnny Patrick. The Cards going to win this one 24-20. The star, Scott Long, 5 catches for 134 yards and 2 scores.
I think everyone's been, telling everybody how good he was and what a, game breaker he was, and he got to go out there and show that today. And so it's a good feeling to have him back on the field.
I'm really proud of Scott, because there's a lot of guys that fold their tent in a situation like that. But he showed a lot of character today, a lot of heart, a lot of determination, and continue to fight, and ends up making a huge play that helps our team win a game.
With me and Hunter, the time we spent in the off season, we kind of got that put on hold a little bit, with the injury. But it's good to get back out there and, get my feet wet and start from here. So.
And pick up a win as well. Kentucky was a 26-point underdog to Florida, and many fans said, wow, that's way too many points. Kentucky's D will keep them in the game, right? Didn't happen. This one a blowout right from the first punt. That's right. I said the first punt. Here it is right here. Tim Mastay back to punt, gets it blocked. Florida recovers inside the 5. This will be a recurring theme for the Cats. Tim Tebow, the Heisman Trophy winner of a year ago, keeps it for himself. This time goes in on the next play for the score. 7-0 Gators at this point. Still first quarter. Kentucky back to punt again. What's going to happen here, Joe? A block punt one more time. Florida all over it. They recover at the 1. That would set up another touchdown. Check out Rich Brooks. Yeah, Rich. He threw his hat and everything. Really upset because the nightmare really just beginning. Florida makes it 21-0. Percy Harvin, he's quick. Cats quarterback Mike Hartline struggling throughout the day. 7 of 16 for 33 yards and an interception. Backup Randall Cobb, 9 of 18 for 78 yards. And we saw a lot of this today. Florida players just running in for the score. The Cats are dominated on both sides of the ball. 63-5 is the final. They wind up losing. They drop to 5-3 on the season. Indiana trying to stop a 5-game losing streak, taking on Northwestern. Only one loss this season for the Wildcats, ranked 22nd in the country. But the Hoosiers came out balling early on. Ben Chappell to DeMarlo Belcher from 43 yards out. 2 TD passes for him. Then check out the defense right there. Austin Thomas with the interception. More defense right here by the Hoosiers. The big hit. The Hoosiers on top by 2, but Greg Middleton with the big hit right there. And check it out. IU pulls off the major upset in Bloomington. They beat Northwestern tonight. 21-19 is the win. They get their 3rd win on the season, their first Big Ten win of the year.
They've been through a lot over the last 5 weeks. Haven't been easy, but they've, as I've said to you guys over and over again, they haven't quit. They keep fighting. I said that throughout the week. I like the looks in their eyes about going back to practice and doing the things it takes to get better.
Reigning horse of the year, Curlin, is a super horse. Even our man Gary Rodemeyer told me there was no way he was going to lose in the Breeders' Cup Classic. He won it last year and was a shoo-in to do it again this year. But 11 other horses had something to say about that.
Curlin now in deep water. He has to dig deep, but it's going to be Raven's pass to take him on. Along the inside, Henry the Navigator's coming home gamely as well.
Curlin's pass, that's right, trained by John Gosden, pulls off the upset. Now, Curlin and Robbie Alvarado had the lead as they came around the turn, but they can't get it done. Henry, the navigator, is second, followed by Tiago. Curlin finishes fourth.
Yeah, he's got better and better into the fall of the year. Strong, he's weighing more than he was ever before. He's trained beautifully, mentally more relaxed than ever. And I thought the distance wouldn't be a problem. Isar was a very good miler, but Charlie Whittingham trained Lord at War, the broodmare Sire. He won the Santa Anita handicap here, 1.25 miles. There's some good old blood back there with a good route at 1.25 miles, and he did the job well.
So a $2 win ticket, Joe, paid $29. And I tell you what, if you listen to Gary Rodemeyer, you would be a broke man. He said curling all the way, so never listen to Gary Rodemeyer. How about that?
You know, UK, when they lost to Bama by 3 points, you said the margin didn't matter. So this shouldn't matter in the Florida.
No. I mean, this was a thorough beat down. I mean, they shouldn't even make the trip down. It does. They need to bounce back next week and get a win, I tell you that.
Right back.